G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So just in preparation for this Super Saiyan Blue EZA that will be dropping very soon. I'll probably put this video out in an hour before it does drop. But his EZA is dropping, so I thought why not get into a team building for this guy. So with his EZA he's going to become the best Pure Saiyans leader. He gets defense on his super now, which makes him super good. Still does the tons of additionals, and as you can see here, rainbow fully length level 10, so I'm raring to go for this EZA to drop. Its weakness for the EZA is the Mastered Evolution category, so the leader for that team is the Super Vegeta. A lot of people might not have gotten him though, so there is a couple of other options in terms of team builds that you can go with without him. So firstly, you can obviously run the Super Vegeta. You can run a Pure Saiyans team with the Super Saiyan Vegeta physical, transforming Vegeta. A ton of people would have this guy. You've also got the option of running a Super Saiyan 2 team that could work well. You could run a Super Tech team with the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku. Also have the option of running a Kamehameha team with Gohan. So there is quite a few options here. Obviously, having him on, I'm going to start off with the STR Super Vegeta. Now you're going to have to not use, well, you're going to ideally not use Int and AGL units because they do have the damage reduction against. So if you are bringing those two typings, you're not going to be able to deal a great amount of damage. First little combo I'd like to talk about here is the Transforming Frieza and the Tech Golden Frieza. Together, those two can form a very dangerous little combo. The only issue with bringing them is you are going to want them two on rotation together. So if they're not together, that is going to stitch you up a little bit because they wouldn't fit in with the rest of the team overly well. Obviously, this guy can do some pretty good damage. He stacks his defense. He's got a heal. So very good for EZA events. And this Golden Frieza is one of the best slot 1 units in the game with his damage reduction. So those two are definitely very good options to run together. The Tech Super Saiyan 2 Margin Vegeta, still really good. As you can see here, raises his defense for the 1 turn. And if you are able to get the Key Spheres, you can get an extra attack boost there. So he's definitely a good option, being type advantage. You've got this Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He's an orb changing nuker. As you can see, mine's Rainbow Fully Link level 10, but I've got a lot of healing on this guy. So by having him in the team, not only creating orbs that he can heal off, but he deals a lot of good damage from that as well. And another orb creator here is the Tech Super Saiyan 3 Goku, who got his EZA. He does have the high chance of randomly changing Key Spheres that aren't Tech to Rainbow Key Spheres, and then he gets more attack and defense per of those attack Key Spheres. So he's a must bring if you do have him and you are able to slot him into the leader skill, because he's going to be able to deal some really good damage here. You've also got the World Tournament Gohan. Now he's not going to be dealing damage by any means, but if you are looking for a unit that is going to help tank, and I know a lot of people potentially bring the the Tech Khalifa as well, because this is a Pure Saiyans category enemy, but this Gohan gets the damage reduction when facing one enemy, and if you have a Goku family on the team, you get extra 58%. So he's pretty much untouchable when he is versing a single enemy, especially on a team like this. Another option is this Super Saiyan Vegeta from the Cooler movie. Now, I probably wouldn't recommend him because he doesn't have a great deal of usability other than the fact that he's in the type advantage and the right category. Personally, I don't think I'll bring him, but if you are struggling for options, he could work really well. You've got this Goku. He has his EZA and he creates Key Spheres. I've just got mine reversed because I think I must have been throwing dupes in him. Just having a look at it, yeah. So one more dupe to get him rainbowed, but he's also another option if you are struggling. Now we're going to avoid Int. STR, it would probably be wise to avoid as well, because if you cop a super, you can take some really big damage there. Another option is this Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. As you can see here, he does have the medium chance of evading the enemy's attack for the first 7 turns, which is obviously very useful because EZAs very rarely go over that 7-turn range. This guy, much like the tech Blue Vegeta, is an orb-changing nuker, big healer. As you can see, you've got the healing on him there as well, so can be really handy if you don't have another support unit to bring, or you're just looking for someone to run alongside that tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. He's a really good option. I do use those guys in quite a lot of content, and as well as if you're not bringing the tech Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, you can bring this physical, and he can get the unit super from the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Vegeta, so it could be a good option to bring him if you don't have the tech one. I will probably finish out the team like that, and my team would look something along the lines of that. So another idea that did come to mind in terms of team builds is you could run a Vegeta family team. So we've just got the 200% leader with the margin Vegeta, so you'd be able to bring him, and then from there you're able to go margin Buu Saga partly match. We'll go full match first, and you'll be able to see. So this guy's going to get the 200%. This Trunks will get the 200%, but he's not on attained evolution. As we saw, this guy is part of that for the 200%, but we can't bring him if we have the tech. And then that guy will also, well, all Vegeta family are going to be getting the 200%, but what we can do is we can go Margin Boost Saga and then into the Mastered Evolution. And so these are the units that we're going to have. As you can see, we made that full match. Yep. So the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, again, is going to slot into that team. As we discussed, you've also got the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks and the other Super Saiyan 2s on this team. And then what you can do is go into the Vegeta family alongside the Mastered Evolution, and that gives you this roster as well. So again, we could bring out something like that. Sorry, not him. In this circumstance, we would probably bring the Super Trunks, and we could have a team like this. Now, not the craziest team, but what we would be getting from using this team is the 200% leader skill with all of these guys, and we are only, apart from the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but with a 170 across the board, he will be insane anyway, especially with his orb changing. So these are the two teams I will be looking at bringing. I might start off with this team, and then depending on how hard Super Vegeta is getting hit, we may switch across to this team, because the extra leader skill boost and not having an STR unit on the team will be very useful, because we know that Vegeta's going to have his damage reduction. He's not going to be dealing any damage, but he's not going to be taking any damage. So that's a pretty good trade-off for the extra 30 or 60%, I guess, when you take into consideration the friend unit as well. That's a lot of extra stats that you can get these other units on the team. So hopefully you guys found this useful. You can put together a nice team that can smash through this EZA, and let me know how you go down below in the comments. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.